Another day, another video. We keep the ball rolling. This has to be day 4 of the consistent uploads. The YouTube game, just the snowball keeps on rolling. I love it. Sometimes, not often. I mean, it's only been 4 days, but it's not like, okay, what do I think about now? So, what I'm going to do is start keeping notes just about everything I think about. And that way I can just come back to, like, if I don't have anything to think about or say, I'll just come back to that on my notes, because there's a lot of stuff that throughout the day, throughout experiences, what you do, and talk to customer here, do that, fun, like watch a cool YouTube video here. Like there's a lot of things that happen, and it just so often go in, go out. Like this morning, I watched a 1 hour video of Alex Ramosi about how to sell your business. But when I think back, maybe I didn't think or remember so much actually over like a 1 hour video while I was at the gym. It's hard. So it's very good to take notes, I think. My dog is again pulling my flip flop from my foot, trying to get somewhere. 2 seconds. But yeah, at least the two things I kind of thought about now, because that video of Alex Ramos again is all about personal branding. Not really, but it's just because he built up a personal brand that he made everything possible, like selling a business, buying business. And I was talking to my partner as well, like if I just only maybe, let's say 2 3 years ago, started making YouTube videos, start building up a personal brand, whatever platform, just by posting consistent. I got quite a lot of people on LinkedIn because that's kind of where I did most outreach. That's where I posted for my chiropractic social media agency. But that's not really the type of, I would say, people I want to build up a brand for. It's like not interesting group in that regard. Because what I was thinking is, if I just literally made a personal brand, maybe let's say YouTube channel, but maybe let's say 20K, not even like, okay, 20K is a nice number. If I then started my clothing brand and just only pitch them, or just literally like say, hey, here's my brand. If let's say 100 people buy, like out of 20K, how that percentage is insanely low. Like 200 is probably more 0.1% or something. So if only 200 people buy a t-shirt or something that I just launched, that is a crazy first day of sales. That's a crazy drop. So that kind of put me into like a motivation. Like I need to start doing this, because 20K channel is like, it's like nothing. Even though it's gonna be hard to get there, but it's like, it doesn't really sound like a impossible task or like a lot of followers. But yeah, that can probably lead to good things. And then the clothing brand was one thing, but if I maybe have a software, or like in the future there's a lot of things happening. Uh, there's a lot, like ways to kind of utilize that audience. And I'm just talking about like 20K on Instagram. I feel there's a lot other platforms and more followers possible, more reach possible on other platforms. So yeah, and that kind of ties into the next thing that I wrote down, is keeping consistent. Um, like I said it literally a few times now, but like I feel like just keeping consistent is already like improving, obviously, on the day before, because it kind of feels boring. But like literally, the best example now with me is the gym part. Is like, if I just keep doing this for like at least a few months, like I will improve. So instead of like thinking I need to be better at gym, I need to be doing more reps and more sets, I just think I need to go to a gym on a consistent basis. Because also this morning, I would say, or especially last morning, I was like, oof, what if I just skip one day? Like I can I can skip one day, just not 2 days. But I was like, no, this is the wrong way of thinking, because that's not how I'm gonna build the habit. I mean, it will build a habit if you just skip one day, but it's the wrong, I would say, attitude towards this. And then after gym today, I was like, oof, this was not the best workout. Even though I was decent, but I was like, okay, again, it's not about like getting the most insane workout in. It's gonna be good to get those in as well, but it's more important to literally just go to the gym, do my workouts. Like 1% better every day is not an insane increase. Like if you think about weight, if you do a 20 kilo rep, 1% better is, it's almost nothing in weight increase. We do a lot more often. So I was just okay. I just was a decent workout. Happy with it. Did my shoulders, my triceps, and I did some abs as well. So it's like that's decent. So that was very nice to kind of, I would say, bring myself back. Like, okay, it's okay to not have the killer workout. Um, if you read Atomic Habits, like the example that I keep on thinking about is that in the book they talk about how a guy created a gym habit was literally by just going to the gym, literally only going. Like he went, was there 2 minutes, maybe did one rep, went home, and the next day he came back, maybe also did one rep, went home, and then he kind of did that for like 3-4 weeks, just going to the gym, not even working out. Like, or the point was not to work out, the point was to get to the gym. And then while he built up that habit of literally going to the gym, he was like, at one point, like, no, okay, now I've established that this is my habit, and kind of, I guess his brain confirmed it, like it kind of happens naturally. Then he's like, now I'm gonna work out. That's kind of what I keep in mind. Like I'm already, I would say, at the working out part, steps ahead, baby. Um, so that's like is more for me important. It's more important for me to just show up to the gym and at least get some workout in. Like I try to actually just do very quick workouts, like half an hour, 45 minutes. Or otherwise, I feel suddenly it's like 9 o'clock and I still have to start working. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what I'd rather just show up and then not have a crazy workouts than not show up, obviously. And that's also what I really, I would say, encourage people around me, like also my wife. Like when she wants to start something new, you always want to start like, okay, diet. Monday, I'm gonna stop eating sugar altogether. All that kind of like crazy switch. It's hard. Like it's in a way, very stupid to kind of switch that hard because it's hard to keep up. If I would have like crazy long workouts and crazy hefty workouts, like I kind of maybe then tomorrow I would be like, oof, I want to skip it because so like I have to like have a 1 hour like sweat workout. But if I just, even though I do appreciate those, but if I just have like low key things, like okay, yeah, it's only half an hour, then I'm like, okay, might as well go. It's just a quick one. So that's kind of what I encourage people to do when they try to build new habits, like not go like overboard right away, just easy. Like start small and then see if you can even keep up that. Because if you're not even gonna be keeping up with the small change in new habit, how are you gonna do the big one? Because that's also what I've seen for myself. Like I also literally I said like I said I wanted to go start this whole gym process like 5-6 years ago and I never did. And now it's like I'm just gonna go quick ones and then that's okay. So yeah, that's it. Short one, but I like it. I like it short, keep it compact. And that's all for now. I'll see you next video. Cheers.